Grade 1 students, how are you doing this morning? I trust that you all had a wonderful night's rest and are ready for today's lesson. Now, yesterday was Monday. That means today is Tuesday. Very good. And tomorrow will be Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. So today is Tuesday, the 19th of January in the year 2021, and we are going to have maths. Now let's get right into the lesson. The number of the week is 4. Last week we were looking at 8. This week we are looking at the number 4. Could you spell 4 for me? The word is on the screen, so let's go first letter. F-O-U-R, 4. Great job. And this is how the number 4 looks. Nice. Now, here's a fun fact. Squares and rectangles have 4 sides. So there are two different shapes. This one is a square and this one is a rectangle, but they both have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what do you notice is different about them? Yes, they both have 4 sides, but what is different about their sides? The square has all the sides the same. They're all equal. And the rectangle now, it has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Okay, but they both have 4 sides. Now here's the addition fact. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Do you remember yesterday's addition fact? It was 0 plus 4 equals 4, or 4 plus 0 equals 4. So today's is 1 plus 3 equals 4. And in the reverse, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Okay. Now we are looking at linear measurement, and we said in linear measurement we measure to find out how long or short an object is. So when you're measuring, you're finding out how long or short an object is. And we can use non-standard units to measure. We can use objects to measure the length or height of other objects. So paper clips, matchsticks, hairpins. Someone even used some screws yesterday for the assignment that you guys had in order to measure some objects. Just a reminder that height is how tall. Height is how tall. Length is how long. And today we're going to be looking at estimation. And when you estimate, this word right here is estimate, you are making a thoughtful, emphasis on the word thoughtful, guess. You are making a thoughtful guess. So say after me, estimate. Estimate is making a thoughtful guess. This means you're not just going to say any random number that you want to say. You're going to look at the thing, you're going to pay attention to it, and then you're going to say, oh, I think based on how that looks, I think that's how long it's going to be. Don't worry about it. We're going to do some practice together, okay? So you can practice estimating and making a thoughtful guess. Examples. So here I have a crayon, a green crayon, and we're going to be estimating and measuring its length or height. We're going to be estimating and measuring its length, how long it is. So I have one paper clip here, and I'm going to look at this one paper clip. I'm going to see how many paper clips do I think would measure the length of this crayon. How many do you think? Okay, I think it's going to be about 4 paper clips long. That's my estimate. So I'm making a thoughtful guess based on how long this paper clip is and where it reaches the crayon. I'm going to guess that it's going to be about 4 paper clips long. What do you think? Okay, so let's measure and see. So we have 1 so far, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 paper clips long. Our estimate was pretty close. So I had estimated 4 paper clips and it's actually 5 paper clips long. So you see how I was making a thoughtful guess. I didn't just say, oh, it's 10, because I looked at the size of the paper clip and then I said, I think this many paper clips can fit in there. So 4 paper clips actually got me to right about here. So the measurement is actually 5 paper clips. Now let's look at this fence. So we have 1 paper clip against the fence, and now we're going to estimate. We're going to make a thoughtful guess of how long we think this fence is. Okay? How long do you think it is going to be? My estimate, again, is 4 paper clips. Do you think my estimate is pretty close? Let's see. We're going to measure now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. It is 6 paper clips long. So we were 2 off from the measurement. So 4 ended here and we needed 2 more. 2 more to make it 6. So not too perfect this time. Not as close as before, but kind of close. Okay. So that is how we estimate and we make thoughtful guesses. Let's go again. So we're going to estimate the length of this car. So that is 1 paper clip. How many paper clips do you think is going to measure the length of this car? Okay, I said 1.5 paper clips. Do you think that is close? All right, let's measure it. So we have 1, 2, so it's already past my estimate, and 3, it's about 2.5 paper clips in length. Right. Are you getting the hang of estimating now? Making a thoughtful guess? Now let's try together. We're going to estimate the length of this table. So this is 1 paper clip. How many paper clips do you think is going to go from the end to the other end of this table? Because we're going from end to end. So first we're going to estimate from end to end. How long do you think this table is going to be? Okay, I said 3 paper clips. Let's see how close I am and let's see how close you are. 1, 2, 3. So didn't make it there. 4. It's actually 4 paper clips in length. Did you guess it right? Great job for those of you that got the estimate correct to the measurement. Great job. Now let's look at the height of the table. So we looked at the length before. This was the length. And now we're going to look at the height of the table. How tall is this table? So this is 1 paper clip next to the table. How tall do you think this table is going to be? Okay, I said 2 paper clips. Do you think it's going to be 2 paper clips tall? Let's see. So we have 1, 2. Yes, the table is actually 2 paper clips tall. So my estimate matched up exactly with my measurements. I'm going to give myself a round of applause. I'm going to give you a round of applause if you got it right as well. Now it's time for you to practice. Now for today's practice session, I am going to need the help of my parents and those that are helping you do your assignments. So they are going to draw in your books for you. You're going to head up for me. Head up today's date and your name and maths and so on, and then the adult that's helping you is going to draw these pictures in your book so that you can estimate and measure. Okay, you're going to estimate first using whatever unit of measurement you want to use. If it's a screw, if it's a paper clip, a hairpin, a matchstick, stick, a toothpick, whatever it is that you're using to measure, you're going to put that next to the image first, just like how we were doing. We put in one thing first and then we're saying how many you think it's going to be. We're estimating, we're making a thoughtful guess, and then you're actually going to measure it using the objects. But first, your parents, the adult that's helping you, has to draw these in your books for you. Okay, they can draw them different sizes. So here you go, parents. Here is a simple fish that I'd like for you to draw in the exercise books for me, please. A flower. You don't have to make it as fancy as this. You can make a simple flower. A bottle and a rug or a mat. So you're going to draw these inside of their books for me, and then have them estimate and measure. And that would be the end of today's lesson. So see you soon. Bye. Hope you have an amazing day today.